Alrighty. Hey there, guys. It's Silver, your host, and we are back with more Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. To those of you who are watching live, welcome, welcome. To those of you who are watching the VOD, pull up a seat, get nice and comfortable, grab a snack or drink of your choosing, because we are about to get right on into it. So, to those of you who remember where we left off, we are just about ready to take on the end now. So, sniper match, anybody? A lot of people are like, take him out early, take him out early. And I'm just like, no. I enjoy the sniper duel far too much. And trying to get his Mosin-Nagant and camo to, go and just take him out prematurely and finish the fight really quickly. Right. So, map. Okay, so all we have to do is cross over this way. And we should be good. Hey Leo, you alright? You are the first one in this evening. How are you, lass? Hope all is good in the neighbourhood for you. Hopefully a nice, slightly busier stream than the last one, because last one was really quiet, if you'll remember. Really quiet, actually, so here's hoping for a nice, busy one. Okay, thanks to you. Yeah, been a bit of a stressful day, but 'tis my own personal stress, so therefore I have to own it and just do my best. Are you going to be sitting and watching us snipe some old guy? I know, right? Very articulate. Snipe some old guy. I thought you weren't going to stream until Wednesday. No, I can't. If you remember, I said I can't stream on Wednesday because I have a meeting that I'm chairing on Wednesday night. Okay. So, that way. No, you're alright. Don't you worry about it. It is all good. So let's keep our stealth on.
Who was that? What the? I'm just seeing things. What's wrong?
Yeah. Hope all is well, Samuel. Here he is. Do slam the like button, please, and thank you. Still alive.
I beg of you, grant me the strength to take this final prey. Let me linger in this world just a little longer.
Go on.
I have already slept enough for one lifetime. Enough for an eternity. You have my thanks. I have to thank you for waking me. If you hadn't shown up, my sleep would have been eternal.
Here we go.
Do you hear me, Snake? I am the end. I am here to send you to your ultimate fate. You'll make a fine quarry for my final hunt.
Grant Albrecht. Okay. Can you catch the end's parrot in the remake? Well, I plan to, yeah. I plan to.
Eva, I found that sniper you were talking about.
That's the end. He's a legend, known as the father of sniping.
I've got experience sniping in urban and marine environments.
What about the forest?
Never.
I see. Well, that forest is divided into 3 areas: a river, a plateau, and a clearing. He should be lying in wait for you in one of those places.
Sounds like this may take a while.
It'll be a test of endurance. Be careful, though. From what I've heard, the End has an almost supernatural knack for camouflaging himself.
So, whoever moves first loses. This guy's over 100 years old, though, so I should have the advantage in terms of stamina.
I wouldn't be so sure if I were you.
Why's that?
I've heard that his body is photosynthetic, like a plant.
What is he, some kind of monster?
On top of that, he can speak to the forest, too.
So in other words, he knows it inside out.
Uh-huh. But he doesn't know you. I'm sure you can beat him.
Don't worry.
We'll
I
see.
intend to.
Right, better stay low. We are going to stamina. We are going to do it with stamina. We are going to stamina the guy. So we get the Mosin again. Give me a sec. I'm just going to very quickly put our links to the streams in the socials, and then we're going to carry on. One moment, and we will be right on into it. I was watching one of my peeps from the Infinite Ammo Syndicate play this game this morning on his channel, and it was a good time. Right, got the link in X. Pop the link into Blue Sky, and then we will continue on. Okay. And just going to quickly Google something. My stream latency's a bit off. Hey, Novi. How is everything anyway, dude? Right. Hang on. Just tweaking something. We are good to go. Right. Done. Let's carry on. What's been said in chat? Yep. We are indeed gonna be the best snake we can be. I'm gonna have to rejig our gear. So, directional mic's always useful. Like I said, do leave a like if you haven't already, please, and thank you. We actually haven't got any likes yet. That hornet's nest is going. Right. Here we go. We'll use a directional mic. Wait, what? Anything? There's definitely movement coming from over there. Just gonna change the button layout as well. Hang on. Because the button layout is a bit awkward. Controls. And custom. Right. So move the aim button. You've been to the lake today. Cool. Cool. Aim button is gonna be right. So that means the stalking button is on R2. Much better. Okay. So he's around there. Let's stay low. And check our camo. We're gonna get our sneakathon on. We'll leaf it up. Yeah, it's the best we're gonna get, I feel. Right, keep crawling. Yeah. I mean, dude, it's all a matter of perspective. All a matter of perspective. Okay. Right. So. Let's stay low. I'm beginning to wonder if we do have the advantage in terms of stamina. Wonder where he is. Okay, that's the armory area. Okay. Nothing. Right. Ah, cool, dude. Cool. Excuse me?
This is the end.
Right, so he's over there. Giving himself away. Anything worthwhile in here? Not really. The end's parrot is there. Let's wait for the parrot to come back. I actually want to try and get it if we can. We did before, remember? You can tranquilize him and he lives. Right. Stamina's going down a bit. We better eat that hornet's nest.
It was rotten.
Okay. So, that wasn't good. Should we see what paramedic says about our bad life choices?
If he shoots you with one of those tranquilizer rounds, you'll start to lose stamina fast. When your stamina gauge reaches 0, you'll pass out. If you're hit by a tranquilizer round, go into the survival door
Alien
right
Earth
away
is
until
getting
you're
better.
codenamed.
Nice,
Use your
dude.
knife to dig out the needle.
Nice. You can eat a hornet's nest. It's actually full of honey, because hornets actually produce honey. See, there's the end parrot, Leo. We're gonna get it. We'll eat a frog.
Hey, this works.
Sweet dream.
Doesn't want me having the parrot.
The son of the boss.
Right, better get that tranquilizer dart out. Okay. It's raining.
You're making this too easy.
I don't want to jinx it. I'm hoping he can't see us now. %90 is a good, nearly invisible camo index. We can't get that any higher. We need to use it to our advantage. Power Rangers is a guilty pleasure indeed. Use the raindrop camo. The problem is we've got to try and get behind him. Use the tranquilizer to get his camouflage. And then pop a few shots. Rinse and repeat. Okay. Directional mic. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. You've got to go around as well. It's a parrot. Polly want a stir fry? We won't, Leo, we won't. He's definitely this way. Got him.
This. You call yourself a son of the boss.
Bring it, buddy. You're not losing me, dude. Dig it out. Right. Let's have another frog. Or a moldy hornet's nest.
I could go for seconds.
Working on it, Leo. The old Todger keeps running away.
Sokrovieno Forest is a big place. It's times like this that the map function in the survival viewer can be your best friend. Not only does it show you the terrain and the places you've been, but you can also use it to figure out which locations the End has chosen for his sniping positions. Learn the terrain and try to catch the End off guard from behind.
Right. Our map's gonna be useful then. I'm assuming he's switched areas, So we'll follow through on that. Trying to get up behind him for this camo is really hard. What am I picking up there? Unless he's not here. I don't think he is. Dude, I've been to York CEX. York CEX actually has quite a lot in it. Unless he is still back the other way. Wait there. The CEX near me used to be a Granger game. I had a Granger Games near me as well, Leo. The clerk gave me a free Sun and Moon coin when I asked if I could buy the game without one. He said no, let me have one because it was near Xmas. That's nice. No, that's nice. Yeah, there's there used to be a Granger Games near me. And another one over in well, up I should say, up in Hull. And I think there was like freaking, I think there was like one in Leeds and one in Bradford as well. Because they all closed down in like, what was it, 2018? Was it 2018 when they all went bust? Yeah, that sounds about right. The clerk gave me the coin after the Ultra games came out. I have OGs. I have either OG Sun or Moon. Can't remember which. I have no idea where the end is. Yeah, dude, I have no idea. I remember Game Station, but I was a kid when they were like in their heyday, and like in my I think it was my early to mid-teens when they shut down. I mean, that's the exit, but we can't leave. Your Mimikyu plushie you got from game, okay. I must say I have no idea where the end has gone. No idea. Okay. Obviously not in this area then. See, try... I stand corrected. Around that side somewhere then. Over there. Right, meaning we need to get around him somehow. Okay, he's giving his position away. Okay. He's awake again. Right. We're gonna need food. We're hemorrhaging stamina. Do you know there are different games you could play? Dude, this is a remake. It's technically not the same game.
Pretty tasty.
And if I ask you what game to play, you're just gonna recommend me a bad game so you can laugh at me for playing it for like an hour and then disappear. Tell me I'm wrong. Even if you do, I probably won't believe you. What have I done, Novi?
This is the end.
What have I supposedly done? Wait there. I read the end can survive without food because he can use photosynthesis. Dude is intense. Yep. What have I done? Well, what have I supposedly done?
This is the end.
Right. So he's potentially over there. You want a prequel game about the end. You want to know why he's a big photosynthesis plant, dude. Is that what you're after, Leo? I'm a good silver as well, Novi. I don't know what you're on about. Okay, we found him. We found him. We're gonna have to move very slowly here. That is indeed what I am after. After I find a repair service for my DS. What's happened to your DS?
This is the end. This is the end. Try this on for size.
We got him. We got him. Nice, we got him. Your original 3DS up until last week was working fine. Now the light turns on, but both screens start black. Power light on. It's my OG. How old is it? It's probably just near the end of its tether. I mean, if you're gonna say to... Oh.
Call yourself a son of the boss.
Hey, dude, 15 years is impressive. 15 years is genuinely impressive. I mean, PS2s last that long. How have I betrayed you to what? Even I am unaware of this gossip and how deep it runs. Even I am unaware. The fact that your Game Boy Advance SP still works is cool. He's just being a Novi. They ignore him. He is just being a Novi.
What's the matter? I'm over here.
How have I? I see you talking bad about me when I'm not in chat. What? What? Excuse me? I'm gonna need some receipts for that one. I'm gonna need some receipts for that one. Provide receipts. Yeah, dude, the PS2s I have are like over 20 years old and they're still working. Hardy things they are. It turns out that in MGS3 you could use the Konami code when fighting the end. What do you mean the Konami code? Give me some context, Mango. Also, if you guys could slam the like button, I'd be very much appreciative of it. Please and thank you.
Hey, this works.
Right. If you go to the map... Alright, I'm on the map. Cool. I'm on the map. Fire away. Educate me, my guy. And input up, up, down, down, left, right. Okay. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. Uh, the, okay. It worked. He's marked. Alright. Up, up, down, down, left, right, square, triangle. I'm gonna say the end. Okay. Oh, I broke a leg. Oh god. Let's see what paramedic has to say about that. I didn't even know you could do that. You're teaching me something for the first time here, Mango. How are you tonight, anyway, my guy? You alright?
If you run out of stamina, you won't be able to... It started to rain, huh? You burn a lot more stamina than normal when it's raining. Be sure to eat on a regular basis to keep up your stamina.
I want to see what she says about the broken leg.
It started to rain, huh? It started to rain. When you have a serious injury, like a gunshot... Snake, you run a higher risk of getting seriously...
No. A friend took me to see the Hatsune Miku movie. Alright, lay it on me. On a scale of 1 to dreadful, how dreadful are we talking? I wonder if that map marking is permanent. What in my occupation with a high mortality rate always fear the elderly? Dude, he's still marked. That's broken. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. You can't turn it off. He's permanently marked. It's actually decent. Well, I'm actually glad to hear that. I'm actually glad to hear that. Damn. That's crazy. Nearly invisible. Nearly completely invisible. I didn't think I'd enjoy K-pop Demon Hunters, but I did. I recommend it. Good, good. It was hard to follow because there was a bunch of brands you didn't know about. Okay. But yeah, tonight's stream has been very quiet. If I could ask you guys to be generous and leave a like, I'd very much appreciate it. We are going to be going for a while longer though. But I might start listening to their music now. I mean, that's fair. Right. Gonna have to get around him. I think you'd like it because the titular girls are total foodies. Yeah? Maybe there's a reason chat is quiet. Yeah, possibly. I mean, I don't know. I don't possibly know how chat could snub such fine top-tier entertainment as this. But, hey. That's chat's prerogative. Did you know there's a trick where the end dies of old age? Yeah, you can turn off the game and wait for a week or move forward the game's internal clock, right? I need caffeine. I don't want to miss this. Leo, if he dies without us getting his camo, we'll be reloading. There is no conceivable way you are missing this. Like I said, no conceivable way. I need caffeine 61. I do. Well, no, I had caffeine earlier. It's called American Vanilla Coke. That stuff's got caffeine. It's got more than 40 grams of sugar. And it's got your old boy high fructose corn syrup in it.
The show must go on.
Almost got him. Yeah, if he dies of old age, we're reloading this.
The binoculars and first-person view will prove useful in detecting the enemy's presence. You should also be making use of your motion detector,
Already
active
doing
sonar,
it.
and anti-personnel sensor.
Already doing it.
You might also try using the directional microphone.
Thank you, Zero. We don't need any of that. We don't need any of that, and do you know why we don't need any of that? We have ourselves a mango. And a mango is the finest thing we could possibly ask for. For mangoes provide us with very, very straightforward tips and tricks that I didn't know existed. So thank you to our resident mango. I hope you don't ever turn into an avocado. That would be tragic. Seven of you in. New fear unlocked. What, becoming an avocado? Man becomes avocado. Phobia confirmed. You do care, really, Novi. You just play hard to get. That's a steep drop. Oh, well, I didn't know that. Dude, I live under a rock. My rock is very nice. Have you got stealth? As in stealth camo? Apparently the Konami code doesn't work on high difficulty. The end even calls you out for trying it. Oh, seriously? That's cool. How we doing, Ismet, anyway? Nice to see you. It's a song Jacob wants you to hear. I'm not gonna listen to it on stream. But oh my god, this is like becoming law. Give me a sec. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna mute the mic and listen to this. Hang on. Wait there. How are you, Ismet? I'm about to fall into a trap. Let me just mute the mic and listen to this for a minute. Who's it by again? I'm gonna regret this tomfoolery. He's rebuilding his stamina. He's planting for the winter.
Mighty forest, lend me your strength.
He's pooing. He's doing an old man poo. He's squeezing it out. There we go, he's done straining one out.
Ready for some more?
Yeah, I just don't know how to reach you from here. I just don't know how to reach him from here. Why do you play so many bad games, dude? You're calling Metal Gear a bad game? Certainly don't know how I feel about a colourful take like that one. Right, we'll try something here. So there's no way to climb. What? I didn't mind the Mario movie. Dude, don't spoil my fun. We're allowed to enjoy things, you know. Okay, gotta get our sneak on. I see him there. Have you actually played Mario 64? Yeah, when I was a kid, why? And I've watched Suki and her sister play it plenty of times. He's fine.
Is the end. Where did you... I don't think so. I don't think so. Take it and go.
Good. Right. Camo secured. We got it. We got it. Camo secured. You ever seen the Mario cartoon from the 90s? That's basically Chris Pratt Mario with the Brooklyn accent. Okay. I believe it or not, despite being a 90s kid, this is where you beat me, dude. You're like way younger than me. And yeah. Okay. And you've seen it, whereas I haven't. I actually quite like Jack Black as Bowser. Peaches, 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 peaches. I love you, sire. I must have watched it 1,000,001 times because it's Luke and Cyril. Definitely Luke's freaking favorite movie, Little Lukey. Davy's son. So yeah. So we've all on days when Suki's been babysitting. We've had a few renditions of it. I have not seen a Resident Evil parody. So what's this moss camo? Gives the wearer photosynthetic abilities, extremely effective in Strasnogorye and Sokrovieno areas. We're almost entirely invisible, chat. That's crazy. A good man is hard to find. Achieve a camo index of 100%. You can lose pitch for a sec. Nice. Only 10% of people have actually got that trophy. We're invisible. Dude, look at that. And our stamina's recovering. Like, what? I mean, to be fair, it's Claire. We're completely invisible, nearly. And our stamina's going back up. Let's see what Sigint has to say about this little number. Okay, Mr. Darp Chief.
Hey, you've got thermal goggles, don't you? Use those and it should make it easier to find the end, even when he's camouflaged. A word of warning, though. I've heard that when he's meshing with the forest, his body temperature drops so that it's just barely above the outside air temperature. He's probably going to be harder to find than your average grunt. Sokrovieno Forest is a big place. It's times like this that the map function in the survival viewer can be your best friend. Not only does it show you the terrain and the places you've been, but you can also use it to figure out which locations the End has chosen for his sniping positions. Learn the terrain and try to catch the End off guard from behind.
Can do. Dude, that's good camo. We're completely invisible. Oh my lord, we are nearly completely invisible. Invisible by Duran Duran. What's that other one by Duran Duran? Is it, let me check I've got the name right. Girls on Film. Love that. It's, I first heard it from the anime Speed Grapher. It's the English opening to the 2000s anime frickin' Speed Grapher. A frickin' movie about a Japanese war photographer who ends up uncovering the secrets of like a frickin', you know, basically an underground secret cult-like organization in the underbellies of a dystopian Japan that's in moral and social decline, and ends up basically saving a young woman from the cult, and ends up developing powers where whatever he photographs, his eyes make the frickin' the photograph flash explosive. Check it out, guys. Anime recommendation from Silver. Girls on Film. He knows we're here. How about a flash grenade?
I've got a present for you.
Can I ask your opinion on a Pokemon game? Whoa, there's a massive daddy long legs crawling over my TV screen. He's just like la 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 la. His legs are going all over the place. Go on, buddy. Take a seat on the ceiling. You can be my lodger. And pay me some money. That is a very large daddy long legs. His legs were moving like la 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 la. Creme fraiche. Yeah. If it's anything after Gen 5, it's highly likely that I will not really have an opinion on it. Just keep in mind, I only actively played up until Gen 5, and then when it came to Gen 6, I kind of played X and freaking Alpha Sapphire, and that's as far as I got. After that, I kind of checked out. After Gen 6, I didn't really have any time for it anymore. It was all getting too fast. Games were coming out too quick, and they were coming out so fast that I honestly, lost interest. Not in that way. Sorry, I just restarted Pokemon Yellow on my 3DS XL, and I'm about to do the Mew glitch, but not sure who I bench. Do I bench my Pidgey or Sandshrew? Sandshrew, purely because I'm a fan of Pidgeotto and Pidgeot. He must be in a whole other area. I'm not picking him up here. You think keep Pidgey? Nah. I have a bias. I'm gonna say Jinx. Get yourself to the Seafoam Islands and get yourself a fine Jinx. Where is the end anyway? I don't see him. Where has he sodded off to? Other area, perhaps? I'm being serious, Silver. I aren't a Nicki Minaj fan. And I'm being serious. You asked for an opinion. My answer is Jinx. Jinx is one of my favorite Pokemon. If you remember, she was my main and starter in that, frickin', what you call it? Crystal Clear playthrough we did. Your other options from me are an Alakazam or a Gengar. Oh, sorry. Bench the Sandshrew. Never been a fan of Sandshrew and Sandslash. Unless it's a low one, because it's an ice type. But that aside. What a thrill. Darkness and silence through the night. I'm still in a dream. Snake in Chester. You didn't see that coming, did you? You expected I'd say Snake Eater. Get rid of Sandshrew. Never been a fan of Sandshrew and Sandslash.
What's the matter? I'm over here.
Why are you so intent on keeping all the starters and legendaries anyway? Just out of curiosity. Okay. Ah, you're recreating your OG yellow team. But I've never had Mew as a kid. I've got you. I don't even dude, I don't even remember what any of my OG teams were. I don't remember that far back. I can barely remember the whole of the team we had for frickin' Crystal Clear. I mean, if people want me to stream more Pokemon, I will do. I don't mind, but it depends. I'd only stream something that's a long time commitment, like a Pokemon game. Again, if we if we had enough of our regular audience interested in watching it.
This is the end. Fight like a man.
Almost got him. We're closing in. We are closing in. Old dude moves fast. You imagine, right? How much stamina it must take to attempt to run at 100+ years old. What state is your body gonna be after a century? Given my health and general state of wear and tear, I'll be lucky to get to half of that number without my body being knackered completely, let alone a century. To be fair, the muscles and skeletons of people with my disability go through something called premature aging, which basically means, on average, we are, physically speaking, in terms of wear and tear and stress on the body, about maybe 10 to 15 years physically older than we actually are. Right. So physically speaking, I'm probably like comfortably into my 40s. Right. Okay. End is over there. Only got to get a couple more good shots in on him. The end is pretty fast for a 100-plus-year-old hippie. Damn right, my dude. He absolutely is. Okay, we've got to close in on him now. I think his stamina, don't quote me on this, but I think his stamina actually stops dropping when you get into the final bar. Got him. Stopping in to stay high and that I'm back at my sister's gonna rest. Been a long trip. You gonna be back home tomorrow, hun? Is that the plan?
Spirits.
If you could leave a like on the way out, it'd be very much appreciated. Please and thank you. Much love.
Boss would be proud of you. The time has come for a younger generation to rise.
I feel no malice towards the end whatsoever. In fact, I have quite a lot of respect for him.
I've been wandering for more than a century, and now my journey comes to a close. What a splendid way to end it all. I have no regrets. I can return.
It's why I don't like sniping him. I feel like it is. I feel like he deserves an honorable final fight. You know. Instead of just sniping him out of his chair. That, and to be honest, as a wheelchair user from time to time, I wouldn't like to be sniped or abused if I was sat in my chair. You know, that would make you feel very vulnerable, and I wouldn't like that. So hey, an honourable final fight as his dentures fly out and explode. Indeed. So we have to find his Moz in the Gant now. Hope you have a nice chill night. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Suki. Glad to hear that everything went well for you today. And, yeah. Do you reckon you'll be back home tomorrow? Yeah, where is the Moz in again? We non-lethaled him. I'll be damned if I don't get it. Well, that's our exit. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Do you not get it if you use the Konami cheat? Because God help me if I have to reload this and... No, there it is. There we go. Cool. I was hoping for a replay. Did you actually enjoy that section, Leo? I do quite enjoy the fight myself. Let's have a calorie, mate.
That's damn good.
I enjoy the fight. It's like my favorite bit of MGS3. It really is. It's just south of where you were, according to Reddit. Thank you, my man. We have it. We have it, and life is good. Good man. Right. Time for the ladder. It is time for the ladder. What a grill. Okay, this tunnel looks so much freaking more detailed in this. Oh, look, a keraton. With burgers and sirloin in the night. What a grill. Searing my heart with sausage supreme. Sing with me, guys. It's ladder time. And silence through the night.
What a thrill. I'm
Searching and melting for you.
What a fear
In my heart.
But
You're so supreme.
I
Give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. The way to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Still in a dream, snake eater. Snake beater. Damn it, Mango. In my head, the song just finished with Snake Beater. I think we can safely say, by how quiet stream has been tonight, that our audience has officially reached the point of Metal Gear fatigue. They never seem to reach the point of GTA fatigue. Not ever. Like, not ever. They just don't.
Saving the game, Snake? Snake, have you ever seen On the Beach?
No, I don't know it.
It's about the survivors of the Third World War. The entire northern hemisphere is obliterated in a nuclear holocaust, and it's only a matter of time before the few survivors left in the southern hemisphere are poisoned by the deadly fallout. Their only hope is an American nuclear submarine that escapes to the southern hemisphere. They set out for the Arctic to investigate the fallout. The movie came out in '59, and the year that the war was supposed to happen was 1964. In other words, this year.
Nice warning. Let's hope it stays just a movie.
Oh, sorry, I muted my mic. I apologize. I was just clearing my throat. I'm here, don't worry. We're all good. We are all good in the neighborhood. But yeah. I was just talking about how my audience never seem to get GTA fatigue. And I can play all of those on a perpetual loop. I was quite enjoying riding high with all the Metal Gear titles anyway. And having so many people, and it was fun. I was hoping the show would not come to an end. We could play Ground Zeroes next. MGS3 and San Andreas were big games on the PS2. My dude, Leo will tell you. Leo will tell you specifically that GTA San Andreas is one of the games that made this channel. It got me to my first 100 subscribers, and we've kept coming back and playing San Andreas once a year. It's like a ritual. Usually every September, but the schedule over the years has kind of fallen out of sync. So it usually ends up being once a year from its last completion, or close enough, maybe like, 9-10 months from its last completion. So you're probably looking early New Year. Possibly maybe January, February before we see it again. Leo's down for that snake on snake action. Have we got a new guy? I mean, it depends. If you're a fan of the sometimes the vultures in this game eat the corpses of the dead soldiers. Yeah, I've seen that happen before. Yeah, if you're a fan of the classic PS2 era GTA, you've also come to the right channel, Mango, because we play a lot of that.
Snake, the altitude in those mountains is pretty high. That means the oxygen concentration in the air is lower than normal. When there's less oxygen in the air, naturally you'll be breathing less oxygen as well, and the oxygen content of your blood will go down. In other words, you run the risk of becoming hypoxic. Hypoxia is a very serious condition. In the worst cases, it can lead to pulmonary and cerebral edema. I don't think you need to worry right now, but all the same, be careful.
So, what do I need to be careful about?
In high-altitude areas, you will tire quicker than normal.
Okay.
So, climbing uphill takes a lot of stamina as it is, but on top of that, the air up there is thinner than normal. You're burning through stamina a lot faster now than ever before. Keep an eye
Doesn't
on
feel
your
like
stamina
that.
gauge. Be sure to eat something to restore your stamina before you run out.
Well, they are partial to a bit of expired meat. Let's see what she says.
I see you've caught a Thai cobra.
Here we
The
go.
Thai cobra is a large
Thai
venomous
cobra.
snake that carries an extremely potent neurotoxin. Be careful not to get bitten. If you do get bitten, go into the survival viewer right away and use Cure to give yourself a serum injection. The Thai cobra originally comes from Indochina, Thailand, and southern China. The ones in that area were probably imported as pets and research subjects before they escaped and turned feral.
Not as food?
Come again?
They weren't imported as food.
They're not for eating.
They're not for eating.
Taste good, then.
That's not my point. It's not a matter of whether they taste good or not. People don't raise snakes for food, period.
Okay. So you're saying they might be good to eat, right?
Eh,
Only one way to find out.
this guy's me. So they might be good to eat, right? Yeah. But the snake can eat the vulture that ate the soldier. Yes. And then the fox die can eat the big boss that ate the snake that ate the vulture. Although I don't reckon they would have had the foresight to have coded, the fox die to big boss as well as any of the others, as well as everybody else, I should say. Big yawn, and I apologize for it. Sorry, chat, give me a sec. The remnants from that coldy coffee crap from last week are still probably clinging to my chest. I can't fully get rid of them entirely. It'll probably take a bit of time. He's fine. He's fine. Silence is about to go. Although we are bound to playing Alien Trilogy after we finish this. So we are going to do a one-off episode of Alien Trilogy. I already have all that set up through OBS as well, for when we finally get to it. Which will be fun. I'm sorry, chat. I am sleepy. I woke up very early this morning. I was worried he was gonna die when he slid off then. I'm gonna be honest about Kingdom Hearts. Aggressive apathy. Very aggressive apathy. So many people have hyped it up as the best game series of all time that I've developed a sense of aggressive apathy towards playing it. Because people have made out it's like this masterpiece and it just wouldn't. People around me as well as people on the internet have made out that this game is like a freaking masterpiece and all the series is a masterpiece and the greatest thing of all time. To the point where it's just like, you know, please shut up about it. What was that? I just remembered I have Kingdom Hearts 1.5 on PS5. I haven't really touched it, though. Fair. But now for me, too many people have just gone on and on and on about the game endlessly. Both in my internet circle, and also just around me in general. To the point where I don't want to hear about sea salt ice cream in friendship from a kid with bad shoes. Marcus, hello. How you doing, Governor? How are we? Are we well, my guy? Marcus has arrived. How are we, good sir? Join us for some stream. We would very much like you to join us for the party. We're going to be going for like another hour as well, so plenty of time to party. We're going to get a rave on, possibly. Grab some glow sticks, listen to Sandstorm. Hey, we've summoned an Aussie. Tooroo, Governor. Couple of shrimp on the barbie. Crack open a Foster's and call it a good call. As good as I can possibly be, I guess. My life is very meh at the moment. I feel like that. I feel that. We all go through moments where it's like that. The last few weeks for me has been kind of, you know. So, well, no, actually. The last few weeks has been an exaggeration. I've had quite a few stressful things in the back of my mind. Because, this huge workload I have to deal with for the constituency. Or the, constituency branch. It's just been kind of weighing down on me a bit. Some of the clerical stuff. I just need to sit there, go through all the stack of stuff that needs to be done, and basically catalog it in terms of priority, and instead of tackling it piecemeal I just need to do it, you know, split it all into a couple of organized segments and do it bit by bit. Now that the town now that most of the councils and also Parliament are out of recess. Basically, Marcus, I feel you. A nice little aside for me, though, that's been very enjoyable was having the last few weeks a lot more free than normal. So I was actually able to sit and play through all the freaking Metal Gear games for you. Was told to try the taste.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Don't eat the parrot. Last Friday was a hell of a nightmare. We all go through moments, don't we? But no, Marcus, I get that things can be very meh. All I hope I can do is make you feel a bit better, you know? I can't fix the world and all of its many problems. But if I can make you feel just that little bit better, then I've done a good job. Same to our guy Jacob as well. You are very much appreciated, my dude. We're stealthing, we're crawling. Something, something riding dirty. I haven't heard that song in so long. If you guys wouldn't mind being absolute legends and slapping that like button. Slap her vigorously as well. Let the like button know that you love her. Slap her vigorously on the derriere. Whisper sweet nothings into her ear. Can I please be Kevin again? Please give me my status as Kevin back. I wish to be a Kevin again. Being a Norbert is soul destroying. Heartbreaking even. There are many things I wish to be in life, and foremost among them is a Kevin. I want to be known as Kev again. I want those days to return, Jacob. The days where I knew peace and stability. When you would come into this chat and refer to me as Kev. You can be Kevin when you give up your age. Is it 32, 33, or 34? I'm not giving it up. I don't want to be Kevin that much. One sec. love it how I said to the stream chat, how I revealed to the stream chat that it's somewhere between late 20s to early 30s, and Jacob is just assuming the whole of the early 30s bracket by default instead of giving the late 20s a try. He might be nearer in the later 20s. He could even, he should probably even consider sticking 30 and 31 in there. Then he's got the whole range to consider. What did happen to the writer of Father Ted? What for, dude? You keep insisting on that one specifically. You've got the whole bracket to choose from, my guy. I love it. Everyone's just guessing. It will not be revealed, but you are more than welcome to guess. Because then I have to contemplate the inevitability of my own mortality, and that is too much for a poor little Silver. My heart can't take it, and neither can my mental health, to be honest. I'm not one of those who really likes the whole aging thing very much. We got a sneaky sneak on. Yeah, why did the writer of Father Ted get arrested? Your voice, Silver. Dropping the age. I wish I could drop it. As in, yeah. I wish I could drop it back to the nice, happy number that was about 25, 26 and just stay there forever. Over a post. You what? I literally, that doesn't that doesn't happen, right? This isn't more just social media posturing, is it? Right. Just to make sure this isn't more social media speculation. No, it's actually happened, apparently. Father Ted co-creator Graham Lennon has been apprehended at Heathrow Airport on suspicion of inciting violence in relation to his social media posts on X. This actually happened. Excuse, I'm gonna have to read this. Father Ted co-creator Graham Lynham has been detained at Heathrow Airport on suspicion of inciting violence in relation to his posts on X. He was arrested by 5 officers after arriving on a flight from the US and said in an online Substack article that officials then became concerned for his health after taking his blood pressure and took him to the hospital. Frickin' the Met Police said that a man in his 50s was arrested on September 1st at Heathrow Airport and taken to hospital, adding his condition is neither life-threatening nor life-changing, and was bailed pending further investigation. Lynham said in an online article on Substack that his bail condition stipulates he is not to go on Twitter, and that his detention related to posts on X from April on his views challenging a male who identified as trans in a female-only space. The arrest prompted furious backlash from figures including J.K. Rowling. Lynham shared screenshots of posts he said he was detained for on Substack, the subscription-based online platform. The first post from his feed called it a violent and abusive act for a trans-identifying person to be in a female space. He suggested... I'm not going to read the rest of that. He then wrote on Substack that during his interview following his detention, I explained that the Punch tweet was a serious Wait. How... Wait, okay, so if I'm reading this right... If I'm reading this right... He's, wait there. You see, the article here by the BBC has been very vague as to what has actually said. Right. When asked about the situation, the Prime Minister Starmer's official spokesperson said that is an operational matter for the police, but the Prime Minister and Home Secretary have been clear that their priorities for crime and policing are, and that's tackling antisocial behaviour, street crime, as well as reducing serious violent incidents like knife crime and violence against women. Criticism against the detention. Conservative leader... Oh, God. So this has happened. It's true. What he said on X has been classified as inciting violence against people who are transgender. This has... Because apparently they reached out to the PM for a statement after this happened. Wait there. Right. So, the first post... Right. The second X post appeared to be an aerial shot of a group of protesters in town centre. The third expressed views in which he said he dislikes people of a certain group, referring to them as misogynists and homophobes. Keep in mind, I am actually reading this. I am reading this article in a very, very self-censoring way, as to not affect my freaking algorithms and monetization status. So you can probably respect that these days, right? All you have to do is say certain words on YouTube these days and your algorithms can end up shafted. So, yeah. Basically, long story short, the writer of... or one of the freaking main writers of Mrs. Brown's Boys was detained after touching down in Heathrow from a flight from the US, and was detained on the grounds of his posts on X potentially being capable of inciting hatred and violence against people in the trans community. That's basically what it is. That, long story short, without me reading a self-censoring version of the article and going into what was actually said, that is the long version short. And if you Google search right now, hang on, where is it? If you Google search Father Ted writer arrested, it actually comes up. Graham Lynham, Father Ted co-creator arrested at Heathrow over his X posts. BBC, 4 hours ago. Anyway, we now have a bunch of guards to deal with, which is gonna be interesting, putting it mildly. Since, right? Smooth sailing from here to Groznygrad, indeed. If anybody else wants to pick up the article, have a read of it, and then give me their thoughts on what he's basically said on social media. Like, I have always been of the mindset that, we should be able to speak freely. Have you read all of it, Leo? Okay, that was a good shot. We should be able to speak freely. But there have actually been instances of individuals actually directly saying things on social media where they are literally like, yeah, I think that we should take this group of people and do this to them. That's out of order in my opinion. When you try to encourage people to do, frickin' bad things. We should speak freely, but we shouldn't be speaking hate and violence, says Mango. You mean Bob Villain? Yeah, I heard about Bob Villain. That whole situation.
Who's that? Radio, we need backup.
HQ, please respond.
Right.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
One of our first detections. Yeah, that dude literally wished death on people. Yeah. You should be able to speak freely. But if it gets to the point where you're wishing death on people and using social media to encourage others to go out and hurt others, then that is a very fine line. That is a very fine line.
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here.
I don't know what y'all's thoughts are.
We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert. Acknowledge. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Oh god, the chopper's out. The chopper's out. Yeah, some, not all. We took that chopper out though, chat. We took that chopper out. We're almost out of trank rounds. This is not good. But yeah, the point is, right, I see it to some degree. What happens when... Like, let's ask the hard question.
Damn good.
So, if somebody on... Let's ask the really hard question in you know, in actual real-life terms. You'd be surprised how under the new laws, Leo, it's actually been it's actually been really strongly enforced on all sides now. It actually really is. But media with its certain biases only likes to report as though it's one side, whereas it's actually both. But the point I'm trying to make is, right? The point I'm trying to make is, what do you do in those situations where somebody starts saying violent things on social media and then says, for example, you know, I dislike this group X, Y, Z, you know, they are a problem. I think we should go out there and do something about them, or let's go out there and do something about them. And then somebody actually does. Yeah, that's right. Two of my best friends are, well, no. One of my sister's best friends, who has kind of become one of my really good friends by proxy. So I will say two of our closest family friends, as you guys know, are Jewish. And it really does feel like in recent months they have been a lot more. They've never been like really strongly Orthodox Jewish, but it feels like from what I've seen of them in recent months, they've been a lot quieter about their you know, about their Jewish heritage. Put it that way. it feels like they've been a lot quieter about their Jewish heritage. Okay, so we're going up there. That freaking chopper coming back is a problem. A big problem. Okay. Right. Now then. Let's go. I mean, it's a very, very complicated area for me, this whole situation. Because I am just of the mindset, through and through, regardless of the lens of faith and that kind of thing, that everybody on both sides, at the end of the day, we're all just people. And, oh, apparently he's getting nibbled by a vulture. How did he end up dead anyway? How and why and what for? But yeah, people are just people, and regardless of faith, I think we all need to start treating each other with a bit more kindness and human decency. I don't care about people's faith. I don't think that should be, and by I don't care about people's faith, I mean I do not think that should be the deciding factor of how inherently good or bad a person should be. You know? Whatever you are, Sikh, Buddhist, Christian, Muslim, Jewish, you're a person based on, like, how you treat me. And, you know, just the way you are with me, and then I can in turn be with you in everyday life. You know? You treat me well, I'm gonna treat you well. You treat me badly in any way, I'm probably just going to say, this isn't worth my time, and step back. Like, you know, right, soldier there. As you guys know, when I was, in university doing my masters, I, had a good friend for, like, the first half of the academic year before the pandemic kicked in, called Sita, who was an Indonesian class, you know, and she was an Asian Muslim, and you know, as an Asian Muslim, she did things quite differently. Didn't do me any harm, didn't cause me any problems, nothing like that. Two of my family members, my cousin and my sister's boyfriend, come from Catholic backgrounds, you know? I wouldn't say they're really practicing Catholics per se, they're not. But they come from Catholic backgrounds and were raised that way. No problem with them either. Perfectly good. Two close family friends, both Jewish. No problem there. As far as I'm concerned, like I said, it all goes on the person you are and how you treat me. That's all it is. I don't mind who you are or what your deal is. provided, you know, you don't do me any ill.
Well, that was quick.
You look like you could use some rest.
I'll be fine. It's just that playing these 2 roles hasn't left me much time to sleep.
Where'd you get those cuts?
The Colonel.
He found out?
If he knew, I'd be dead already. No, this is his hobby. He's a sadist. He gets pleasure out of making people suffer. He's scum.
Divided by borders, united by Eva. Eva is best girl,
Does
chat.
it look that strange to you?
No. I'm the same way. Scars all over.
Can I see?
No. Where'd you get this one?
I got it after defecting to the Soviet Union.
I don't think so. It's older than that.
What are the odds she's
Code
wearing a
breaking is
bikini
best
under
job.
her army
Where'd you get
getup?
this kind of scar?
You really want to know? Well, too bad. A girl's got to have some secrets, you know. But enough about that. You've got to get going. The Phase 2 trial of the Shagohod is about to start, and it looks like someone might be coming to spoil the party.
Khrushchev?
His forces are on their way here. The Colonel is gathering his troops together to meet them. If we don't get a move on, the security will be even tighter than it is now.
Okay.
You'll need this key. It unlocks the door to the underground tunnel. Once you're in there, you can follow the tunnel to get inside Groznygrad.
Sounds good.
And take this too.
What is it?
Instant
The food
noodles.
of the future. A well-balanced meal for the space age. It's good to eat some real food once in a while. I'll bet if I kissed you, you'd taste like a wild beast.
Hey, I'm done as far as this line of conversation is concerned. I'm good now.
Do you know where exactly in Groznygrad Sokolov is located?
He's in the heart of the fortress, the weapons lab. The weapons lab is divided into 3 wings. There's the East Wing, which
Let's
houses
go.
the research facilities. Then there's the main wing where the weapons are assembled. That's where the Shagohod is. Finally, there's the West Wing, which is connected via a passageway to the main building. That's where Sokolov is. To get in, you'll have to enter the main wing from the East Wing. Then, go through the passageway on the 2nd floor of the main wing.
The West Wing of the weapons lab. Got it.
There's just one problem.
Not again.
The West Wing is protected by the highest level of security. You need to be Colonel class to get in.
Colonel class?
Here, look at this picture. Major Ivan Rydenovich Rykov.
Here he is.
Pretend you're him.
How do I do that?
Steal his clothes.
Look
They
at
look
him.
similar from behind. They won't know the difference. Your face might be a problem, so you just have to figure something out. He should be somewhere in the East Wing.
All right. But how am I supposed to escape once I get Sokolov out of there? Command said you're supposed to have something ready for me.
And I do. There's a lake 30 miles north of here. I hid a wig there.
A wig?
It's a state-of-the-art ground effect vehicle.
A ground effect vehicle?
Indeed, a ground
can't
effect
fly one of
vehicle,
those.
Snake.
That's okay. I happen to be an excellent pilot.
Taking off from a lake is
4K
trickier than
Rykov,
bugs.
indeed.
It's not like riding a motorcycle. You've got to be more delicate.
Of course I will. You've seen how good I am with the bike, right?
Been nerfed Rykov.
Right. You handle the escape then. I'll head for Groznygrad.
Wait a minute. There's something I wanted to ask you.
What?
What's the story between you and the boss?
She was like a mother, and my master.
And your lover?
It went deeper than that.
Deeper?
Half of me belongs to the boss.
He loves her.
No, nothing like that.
Do you hate her?
Does it have to be one or the other? Love or hate?
That is a bit too simple. Yep, one or the other. There can
You
be a
bet.
greater level of nuance.
For 10 years, we lived and died together. You couldn't possibly understand.
And you think you can kill her now? That's your mission, isn't it? Assassinating the boss?
Eva must have learned about love from
Snake?
Disney films or
Is
something.
there anyone you like? Someone special?
One or the
never been
other.
interested in
Black
other
or
people's
white in
lives.
terms of nuance and emotional
You were
depth and
interested in the
complexity
boss?
between people, yeah.
She was different.
Really? How do you feel about me?
I should be asking you the same question.
Me? I can fall in love if it's part of the mission. Even with you.
You know, I just thought about this in a whole new
Snake?
light, right? So, Snake ends up involved with Eva, obviously, and they do the deed. That technically implies that Snake has had freaking... Oh god.
What's wrong?
My brain's gone blank. I was gonna say something. My brain just went blank, that's annoying.
See you around, Snake. Take care of yourself.
What about you?
I've got to hurry back and play my other part.
Are you going to be okay?
Not sure. They're not stupid, and they know there's a spy.
Volgan.
There's no
Sorry,
way
my
you
brain
can
went
go this
blank.
far all by yourself.
My brain just could not link the name to the character. Volgan. He basically ended up having Volgan sloppy seconds. There she goes. He does indeed. They were cloned while he was in a coma, but hey, they still count. Clone children still count. I'd like a clone. Can I have a clone? Volgan is a nasty man. And you're out. Well done.
Colonel. Did he talk?
Strike indeed.
No, he died before I could get it out of him.
Wasn't the spy then?
Yeah. Ah, bloody hell, Mango. Rip Granin's shoes.
Look at this.
A transmitter?
Exactly. Planted to keep someone informed of his location.
But does this mean Granin was the spy?
Perhaps he was being used by someone else.
Perhaps. This man was our comrade.
Comrade or not, he's of no use to us now.
I don't approve of your methods.
I don't need your approval. I'm in command here.
And that nuclear shell?
Still feeling sore about that, are you?
Imagine
Are
if
you
Tatiana
even
never
reported
gifted
to
Granin
the
those
authorities?
shoes. He'd still be sitting in his
This
office,
is war, Major.
bobbing his head,
A Cold War.
listening
Fought
to
with information
frickin' the
and
Metal Gear
espionage.
theme on his gramophone,
We must root
thinking,
out
screw
spies
those
wherever
guys,
they
a
hide.
tank needs legs.
It is kill or be killed. Potential threats must be weeded out. Your feelings are a menace to the unity of our organization. Someone is guiding the enemy's hand. A single man can only accomplish so much. Make no mistake, there is a spy among us.
But casting suspicion on our own
The
comrades.
C3 explosives have been stolen.
You think it was the American?
No, he could not have reached this fortress yet.
Then who?
I'd be careful about suspecting.
Snake wouldn't compliment the shoes and then would have never made it to Groznygrad.
Boss.
The entire Metal Gear saga would never happen.
Where have you
See?
been?
All by Tatiana putting a tracker in a
The
pair of
fear and
shoes.
the end have fallen.
CIA dog? That leaves only the Fury. How can the legendary Cobras be beaten so easily?
He's good.
Fallen for him?
Don't worry. I'll take care of him.
What is he after?
I really like MGS3 also a lot.
America is out to destroy the Shagohod and get its hands on your inheritance. The philosopher's legacy.
Impossible. The legacy,
Then they're out to kill me as well. Colonel, tighten the security on this place. He's coming here, I'm sure of it. I'm gonna get the Davy Crockett.
I'm gonna Davy her Crockett. We could call it a Davy Croquette, and then it would be a kind of potato eaten at dinner. Potato croquettes. Or croquettes, if you want to get fancy.
Perfume.
Who is Davy and why is he cropped?
Nice
A very
boots.
good question, my man.
Make sure you polish them up properly.
A very reasonable question. Who is Davy? Why is he crocked? We don't know the answer, but we shall find it. We'll go beat the Fury, then we'll end. Mango says I'm going to do the ocelot hand gesture to everyone I meet in school. Wait there. Sounds like a good idea. You forgot to do the DSP thing. Good lord. That reminds me. Before I forget, what sixth form what sixth form subjects have you chosen anyway, my guy? I'm actually curious. Maths, physics, and geography. Very, very good topics. We like that. Nice. Very solid topics. See, I was kind of all over the place. When I first went to college, because I did a BTEC. I'm probably showing my age now because they're winding down BTECs now, aren't they, and replacing them. I did a BTEC. I did a year of business, and then I went and did a year of travel and tourism. Oh wait, no, sorry. I did a year of business, then I did a year of media. Sorry, we forgot the year of media. And then I ended up having a bit of a gap in my education for about 18 months, 2 years, because of a surgery and a few family things. And then I went back and did travel and I did a travel and tourism diploma. And then I thought to myself, you know what? I have done a lot of things. BTECs are still around that are probably not as common as A-levels. Yeah, I went through the BTEC route. It's like, I've done a lot of things, and T-levels are the new thing. I've never heard of a T-level. They simply weren't in school when I was there. Because back in my parents' day, in like the frickin', what, 70s and 80s, it was O-levels. But yeah. T-levels are the new things. Okay. Thank you for the heads up. But yeah, I sat back after a while and I'm like, I've done 3 different BTECs. And when it finally came to university, after I'd taken some time out of education, well, I basically took it was business first, then media, then we took a 2-year gap, and basically went back and did travel and tourism, and then I kind of sat back in my my early 20s as I was coming to finish my my 3rd BTEC of all things. I'm just like, you know what? We've done several things now, but out of all the out of all the things I have done, the one that I think that would be the most useful, and the one that I actually think would take the most thought, and also the thing that I'm probably best at is business. So I thought to myself, even though it was the one that I did for the shortest amount of time, I'm gonna go ahead with that.
HQ, please respond. This is HQ. Control here. We've got a man down. Going into alert formation. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Anyway, yeah. So I went back and then out of everything, I thought to myself, you having fun? Yeah, dude, I'm having fun. Pull up a seat, my guy. You know what? We'll go back to business. Because I'd already done a frickin' tourism diploma, I moved on to a business and also a business tourism hybrid diploma, which was kind of like, it covered like business management elements and like advanced tourism studies of like the tourism sector, the industry, the business side of that as well, alongside a lot of economics and those kinds of theories and concepts. And then I thought to myself, you know what? The more I did this, I'm like, I really enjoy this. And I kept with it. And
I want some more.
I want some more. Yeah, I ended up graduating with a first honors degree in business and management. In fact, I actually got the highest grade out of my entire class. My undergrad dissertation was an 82. It's one of the highest the college had ever marked through the Open University. And I'm like, okay, I'm really getting to be... I didn't think I would. I kind of got into it because it was like, okay, so this seems like the most technical subject I could get into. And I feel like it'd be really good to do something technical. And so I just went for it. To just, you know, give it a fair shake. And then it's like, I'm actually doing really well at this. And not only am I doing way better than I thought I would at it, but I'm also really enjoying it. And then when I came out with a first honors degree, I surprised myself. Because I was working hard. And I wasn't really, you know, making a big deal of it, per se. I was just kind of rolling with it. And then when I walked away with the first honors degree, and my dissertation supervisor and my lecturers were like, this is one of the highest, like, dissertation projects we've ever freaking graded. I'm like, I'm okay at this, aren't I? Not only am I enjoying it, even though I initially went into it just because it was a more technical subject, I ended up really enjoying it. And then that was what spurred me on to go and do my masters. So I ended up getting a master's in business and management with a research background in macroeconomics. Macroeconomics based around political phenomena. And then my interest in macroeconomics grew into politics. Got involved in politics about 3 years ago. Now I am a constituency secretary and a town councillor. So it all just kind of naturally fed into the other. Still love my gaming and chill stuff though. How are we, Jay, anyway? We alright?
Do you know what I saw there?
Fury! He saw Fury while he's playing with his big burning nozzle. Mango says, that's honestly my dream. Getting a job I don't hate. Good luck with that one.
Terrible fury at being alive.
Good luck with that one.
Now you're going to feel the scorching heat of that horrible blackness.
Like I said, I sit here now with 3 part-time jobs. 2 voluntary, 1 paid. Right. And while my Got him. While they are very rewarding, they are also very, very time consuming. Honestly, if you were to say to me, what is the most enjoyable of my part-time jobs? It's this. Absolutely adore this. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. The fact that you're a Fallout fan also makes me feel very happy to have you here, Mango. I pressed square to try and aim and then nothing happened and I'm like, ah yes, they rejigged the control scheme. You didn't know? You actually didn't know, dude. It frequently pops up in the Fallout radio stations, yeah? Yeah, it does. Oh, dude. Another recommendation from your boy Silver. Alongside looking at Warhammer lore, which I really hope you've taken the time to do, or are going to. You won't regret that. Fallout New Vegas. Excellent freaking game. One of my favourite games of all time. Don't get me wrong. Is it showing its age a bit in terms of graphics and mechanics now? Yeah. But is it excellent in terms of its freaking story? Oh yeah. So good.
Show yourself.
My list of games just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Welcome to my world. Dude, right? Look at that. They have definitely nerfed this fight and made the arc of his flames smaller. Let's get the Mosin again out. Oh god, oh. You figured out how to play Genshin. I've had a couple of people say to me that Genshin's actually quite good, to be fair. My own fault. For, none of your business, Mr. Fury. The Fury! I see it! So really, the only boss that has actually given us any real trouble so far has been the frickin' Pain. Of all people.
Let your anger grow.
He's on us. Basically, it's a dialogue simulator. Okay. Been watching this on PC, just been playing the game. What, the original or the original or this version? Why do I feel like they made him headshot proof?
4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
I have played The Evil Within, yep. Okay. Right. Okay. Homie's moving fast.
Here I come. 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
We're burning up. Dear God. He does a lot of damage if he gets anywhere near you, chat. That ain't good. Trying to finish Paper Mario on the last 2 chapters. Good luck. Yay, we got the ointment one. Right. Okay. Get that burn healed up. Nicely done, Snake. Nicely done. Snake is definitely more buff in Delta than MGS3. Buff Snake. Buff Snake. Dude, oh my God. We're gonna have like a rap duo. Buff Snake and Young Ripper. Buff Snake and Young Ripper. Alright, we're on.
Are you ready for this?
Am I? We're gonna die. We're dead. We're dead. They've definitely lowered the damage that he takes in this. It's way lower. They've made him more challenging now. He was way weaker in the original. He took way more damage, moved a bit slower. And, well, yeah. He took less damage and moved a bit slower. And his, the fire damage didn't seem to linger as long.
Snake, answer me. Snake. Snake.
Whereas it seems much more dangerous here. Legitimately. Fury is the hardest boss in MGS3 for me. Duty was like the easiest for me in the original. Well, no, I mean, the pain is... To be fair, the pain has proven to be the most challenging for me in this remake. He seems to switch up his attack patterns faster, making it harder to lock an aim onto him before he puts his Hornet shield back up. That and the limited means of getting rid of the Hornet shield, either being grenades or shotguns, means that you have to really pick your, Be fast about it. Do as much damage as you can and pick your options carefully. Anyone watch Yellowstone? Can't say I have, dude.
Over here! Over here!
Probably need to change camo. We're sticking out a bit here. What did they do? We might have to give those a try. Shoot at them, see what they did. Ah, could they be coolants? Like fire extinguishing chemicals? Dude, where did we get the splitter camo from? Did we just find that as we came in here? Because we didn't have that earlier. We forgot to pick it up. Chat, did we pick that up as we came in here? Is it left there for you to pick up if you haven't got it earlier in the game? Oh my god!
Snake, are you okay?
Do I look okay, love? Oh my god. Kratos moment indeed. There we go. Right. Backpack. Heavy machine gun him. And now I'm non-lethaling him for the flame camo. I am non-lethaling him for the flame camo. Looks a bit well done to me. Boo. Space Ghost would be proud of that one. It's terrible. Oh, I know. Don't you worry, I know. Oh, I know. There's a whole codec conversation surrounding it, and it's actually really funny. I know, dude. Trust me. Okay. M for medium rare. Good God. Hang on. Let's see if the pipes are mentioned at all, shall we? Right. Second.
You can't fight if you can't see in front of your face. You need to be able to rely on your vision. You can try the night vision goggles, but keep an eye on the batteries. Don't look straight at the Fury's flames when you're wearing the night vision goggles, though, or you'll be blinded by the after image for a while. If he fires the flamethrower, either look away or take off the goggles. If the batteries in the night vision goggles are used up, you can use a cigar or a torch for light.
Or eat a glowing mushroom.
If you try and get close to him with the light on, he'll know you're there. Keep that in mind.
Got ya.
That's not an ordinary flamethrower the Fury's using.
Luna's lovely, thank you.
Use a mixture of napalm and gasoline for fuel. But from what I hear, that guy is using liquid rocket fuel. I'm guessing it's probably a mixture of UDHM, unsymmetrical dimethylhydrazine, and NTO, nitrogen tetroxide. I'm sure you've seen how potent that stuff is. The Fury's flamethrower is one hell of a weapon. Any frontal attack you make is just gonna get swatted down by the flames. You gotta circle around him and attack from behind or from the side.
You got it. She is indeed best pup and we love her. She was having tummy pats earlier. She was very happy. She was also fussing me when I was almost falling over her, which was okay. Let's get her. I will. In my own time, Mr. Fury. Okay. Yeah, they've made him much more resilient. There we go. Oh my God. That is some damage we just took, chat. Jesus. That is toasty. That is toasty. Crispy on the outside, heart attack in the middle. God, Ramsey. Where is he? Let's stay down low and heal a bit. Well, that's a problem. No. Wait, the olive trap's better? I mean, okay. Life med me.
Where'd you go?
Nah, did you see that glitch? There we go. Okay. Right. Hang on. Why is this so hard? We'll see. This is a bit more challenging than I remember, I won't lie. Got him. Nice. Good stuff. It's a bit burny. I didn't think this fight would take as long, to be honest, chat. Genuinely didn't. I mean, yeah.
Four, three, two, one, ignition.
Okay. Right. How? Where is he? Where is he? We caught a live bat. The Fury, more like a mild inconvenience. Well, he's certainly taking up more time than I thought he would, put it that way. That'll do it. You can eat bats in this. None of your business. Run. We're gonna have to try and get this. It's taking us a while. Where is he? Yes, Mr. Fury, sir? Right, hang on. Oh my god. Am I doing this wrong? It's taking me a lot longer than I remember it taking. Wow. Wow, I stand corrected about everything I said a minute ago. We need to heal up, we're nearly dead. Right. Wait there. My god. Did he just jump through my attack? He did as well. Okay, no, I'm gonna stand corrected. They have absolutely amped up the freaking difficulty of this boss fight in the remake. They've definitely made him a lot more resilient. A lot more resilient. Dude, I didn't even get a chance. I just, there's fire everywhere.
You're not getting away from me. 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition.
Almost. Okay. Really? Really? What a knob.
Snake, you have to get up! Snake! Snake!
So, I'm about ready to eat some humble pie here. I didn't save because I didn't think the Fury would be a threatening boss fight. We've been at this for 30 minutes. I won't be here tomorrow. Next stream will either be Thursday or Friday. I'm at a meeting tomorrow. I'm at work tomorrow afternoon. Give me a sec. Where are we? Dude, we haven't saved. Oh my god. I'm guessing that's before the end, or just slightly before the Fury fight, right? This is like absolutely kicking our ass. I didn't think we'd have to consider taking a rain check on this, but we actually might. We're getting destroyed. The Fury is voiced by Richard Doyle. I'm actually going to check his Parker's projects. Yeah, that's not far. You got to go up the mountain, meet Eva, then go back down and meet the Fury. That's fair. Give me a sec. Welcome, Parker, anyway. We are going to give it one last try. Richard Doyle, I'm sure I've heard his voice before. American actor. He's 80 years old. Richard Doyle, sometimes credited as Richard Doyle, is an American actor. Nationality American. Yeah, of course. He's done a lot of voice acting, apparently. What's he done? He's been in the 1978 movie Coma, Mass Appeal, Trick or Treat, Air Force One, Heathens and Thieves. He's done a ton of television stuff. Animation. He was in Batman, the 1995 animated series. Pinky and the Brain. Real Adventures of Johnny Quest. Ben 10. He's done a fair few video games as well. Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, Grandia 2, Soul Reaver 2, Star Wars Rogue Squadron. He's apparently been in Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. He was in Snake Eater's Fury, Ninja Gaiden. He was the narrator of Ninja Gaiden. Age of Empires 3, Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. He was in Guns... Dude, he was the voice of Big Boss in Guns of the Patriots. That's actually really cool. He's done a lot. He's 80 years old now, chat. Yeah, we'll give this one last try and then we're gonna end. Why did I just disinfect that? Has it still got the same thing where if you just stick a bandage on it, it wears off really quickly? You don't even need to ointment it. Nope. You've actually got to do it properly this time. You've got to apply both. But yeah, welcome, Parker. My name is Silver. I am your host. We play a lot of GTA, Resident Evil, retro games, and remakes of retro games. So if any of that sounds like your jam, which it probably does, then you've come to the right place. Interesting choice for Big Boss, don't you think? Damn right, dude. Damn right. Right, let's go find this guy. Got him. Where is he? He's still there. Very nice. Okay. Do you really? Look, dude, it's actually a hard fight. They've definitely improved the difficulty quite a bit. They've definitely amped it up a touch and made it noticeably harder. Send the Starman back from where he came from. Well, it's our last attempt. If we don't, we're carrying this on Thursday or Friday. Also, we need to put the good camo on. That actually gives us camo rating. Apparently olive drab's better. Black face paint. Cool. Alright. Right, he's at half HP. So whereabouts is he? I see what you did there, Leo. Right, hang on. Okay. It isn't lately, dude. It's been for a while. It hasn't just, you know, it hasn't just randomly started freaking happening under this one. Constant, dude. Contrary to what you might think, it's been gradually coming that way under multiple governments for a while. You can't just put everything on this one. Right. Okay. Didn't even see me. But I'm not done yet. Last government. Literally last government, Samuel. Greenlit by the Conservative governments in 2023. Passed into law late 2023. Enacted by this government 2025. Dude, I work in politics, alright? It was brought in by the last government. We just enacted the law that the previous government had put into place. They passed it into law. We just enacted it because it was already live. Nice. We're getting there. Like, before anybody... 14 years under the Conservatives. Not even the states do it for that long. Like, dude, right? Put it this way. My first ever vote, like, was under... yeah, you know, like... I first voted when, hang on. Let me try and get this guy first. Where is he? We're not dying here. Not when we've come this far. Nice. Anyway, yeah. Right. Yeah. See, that's the thing, right? That's what bothers me. A lot. "14 years under the last law. They're now out of power. And they're trying to make out the last 14 years aren't their responsibility. And are trying to shift everything
I want some more.
onto the current government, who have only been in for 1 year. And make out like everything is their responsibility. It's ridiculous. Almost like, you know... They take no responsibility for the new government having to clean up their crap. It bothers me, it does. We're stun locked. We're dead. We're dead. Right. Yep. Okay.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
Yeah. The cigarette ban was voted through by most of the House, to be honest. Nearly all parties voted in favour of the cigarette ban. They did. Trust me. Yeah. So we are gonna come back to this on we are gonna come back to. When I was in school, Mama Leomon said the court would go bankrupt if they actually banned cigarettes. So basically, what they are doing is going for a system similar to, I believe, either Australia or New Zealand, where they are going to put an age into place. I didn't read that quickly enough. Okay. Right. So basically, what they are looking to bring in is a system where everybody after a certain age it will be illegal for them to smoke. So they'll set a number, say like, I don't know, 28, say 28, 29 is the number. And then every year they'll keep increasing that number by 1 year. Until gradually, over a number of years, say 10, 20, 30, they will have gradually phased out cigarettes and it will be effectively illegal in law for anybody to smoke. By gradually raising the age required to buy tobacco. I believe it was either, I believe it was Australia or New Zealand that put that in. Nobody willingly buys cigarettes. They literally put smoking kills on the packets. You'd be surprised, dude. One of my best friends, one of my closest friends, is actually an out-and-out nicotine addict. Cannot stop. Vapes a lot and comfortably smokes 20 a day. Cannot stop. Physically addicted. Cannot stop smoking cigarettes. Oh yeah, Leo, I don't disagree with that. Even if it really sucks having an addiction. Same for alcoholics. Same for freaking, drug addicts. Dude, there's even sex addicts that can't stop sleeping with people. Yeah, food addicts, people who can't stop eating. I'll be real. People have said to me that I eat far too much. Even I've had the you eat a borderline unhealthy amount at times. I have had that leveled at me. They've never said you're an addict, but they've said to me at times you eat very unhealthy portion sizes. Yeah. So basically, that's what I believe the intended plan is to gradually over time, once it's properly passed into law and finished off, the age will be raised up and up and up and up until eventually it won't be legal for anybody to smoke in UK law. That's what it's going to be. Yeah. Energy drink addiction's a problem as well. Some areas have really high levels of energy drink addiction. Anyway, we are going to. We'll get this next go around. But for now, let's jump back to our previous save. Which is here, actually. I know. Right. Hang on. Playtime. Dude, if we go back there, we are losing 2 hours of progress. I mean, to be fair, there's a very real chance of that. Because, health. Right. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, so we're gonna be stuck in this, whatever. Anyway, right? The point I'm trying to make is, so we have a publicly funded healthcare system in the UK, right? Look at it from this perspective, Leo. We have a publicly funded healthcare system that is basically covered out of everyone's collective pockets, right? Taxpayers pay the tax money to fund the NHS. The value of tax receipts that we actually get back from taxpayers compared to the spiraling cost of government institutions is proving to be, less and less valuable over time. And a huge amount of the NHS budget for public health goes towards, treatment for addictions and reversible health conditions. Shout out Clement Attlee indeed. Yeah, boy. What? Given some of the really astute conversations we've had in the time you've been here, Mango, it surprises me you haven't taken politics at all. And, anyway. Right? The point I'm trying to make is, a huge billions of pounds of the NHS's budget goes on treatment for addictions, curable health conditions, and diseases like diabetes and conditions like strokes, which all tie into smoking. The NHS's treatment for smoking-related illnesses and diabetes numbers in the billions of pounds. So it makes sense to actually stop, gradually phase out smoking to lower the public health bill. Fry this fool. Nah, Leo, it's nearly midnight. It's nearly midnight and it's a long fight. Oh. Fine, but only 'cause you asked. Only 'cause you asked. Last one. And then we're absolutely finishing. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, am I okay to drop it? Or not drop it here, but to wind down stream for now and drop this for the rest of the evening, and then come back either Thursday or Friday. Yeah, it's 20 to midnight, guys. It's 20 to midnight, and I have work tomorrow afternoon and have to go to the town hall. Plus, I have errands to run in the morning for the dog, which means me and my old man are actually going to have to go and do some driving. Because, well, not me, I don't drive. Oh, no, Leo, it's fine. It's totally fine, don't you worry about it. If you lost track of time, you lost track of time. But anyway, yeah. Basically, gotta go on a ride with my dad tomorrow morning, or early in the afternoon, to run some errands for Luna, and then I've got work in the afternoon, and I'm gonna have to sort out some counsellor casework, also sort out some clerical stuff, and then I have a meeting later on in the afternoon. So yeah. Usually doze off and wake up around 3 AM. I mean, my usual sleep time is between about, typically, you know the deal. I try to wind down for sleep around 12:30, and try and get to sleep for around, well, between 1 and 2, and then I wake up around 8:30 during the week, and wake up at like, well, no one's fault at all. No one's fault at all. We just lost track of time. But yeah, wake up around 8, I'd say, during the week, and about 9:30 on weekends. So yeah, that's the plan. It is indeed a very good game, and I've got to be honest, I didn't think the Fury would cause me this much trouble. But yeah, I'm going to wind it down here now. Like I said, things to do in the afternoon. I'm going to give you a bit of advance warning. Knowing my forgetfulness, I will probably end up giving you a reminder near the end of the week as well. But my schedule is a lot more packed next week, so stream schedule may be a little bit patchy, because I'm at the town hall 2 afternoons next week and have 2 meetings to attend plus counsellor casework, and I also have to draft some minutes and agendas for our constituency branch. So I'm actually going to have quite a workload next week, meaning you're probably going to get a stream Monday, and then after that you're probably looking Thursday. Anyway, we'll get to that. That next week is next week. For now, let me take a minute to thank you all for stopping in. My name is Silver, and I am your host. We play a lot of GTA, Resident Evil, retro games, remakes of retro games, Pokemon, Digimon, and just whatever the heck else I fancy here on this channel. Mango says, it's been great, Silver, thanks for the stream. My pleasure, my man. My pleasure. To those of you who want to be kept up to date with everything we do here, please feel welcome to leave a like and sub and become a member of our awesome community. Our next milestone is 3,000 subscribers, and we would love to see you there. Please and thank you. Join us. You know you want to. It'll make you very happy. Go on, I guarantee it. You can also follow us on Twitter/X and or Blue Sky. That is Twitter/X and or Blue Sky at Silver Gaming Network, or by following the handle SilverGaming01. So you always know we go live and you never miss out on one of these little live streams of ours. And to the rest of you who want to support us even more than that, you have a couple of options. You can either hit the subscribe plus button for 99 pence a month, or that's a little over $1, or you can head over to Silver Gaming Network on Patreon and become a Silver Patron over there for £2.50 a month. We have multiple tiers. The Patron's $2.50, and you have increments of 99 pence, $1.99 and $2.99 here on YouTube. So whatever you fancy donating, feel free. And every channel member and Silver Patron gets both exclusive shoutouts at the end of every live stream and pre-recorded Let's Play part, and access to exclusive supporter playthroughs on the channel. And right now we have a playthrough of Pokemon Leaf Green on the go. The support is not at all essential, but very much appreciated. And you can find the links to the Patreon in the video description and the channel's About section. A special thank you to our channel members and Silver Patrons at the time of this live stream: Mr. Jonathan, Reese Free, Jay, Kota Okami, Jacob the Dabbler, Julio, The Relinquished, Marcus, Space Ghost, Benja Martinez, and my lovely lady Suki. It is very much appreciated. I'll be back either on Thursday or Friday. We will pick up and completely eviscerate the Fury for getting at us like this. And to the rest of you who have stopped in, you've all been super awesome, and thank you very much for stopping in. And I will, of course, see you in the next one. So guys, I have been Silver, your host. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or night, and I will see you again very soon. Take care, guys.